Investigates. It still is Oshun Talk Radio. Of course, it is Sounds Alchemy by Oshun. Get in here. Good afternoon to all of you guys. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are tapping in. Come join your girl on this live. I do have a couple more messages for you guys. As you guys come in, make sure you're double tapping that screen, hitting that notification bell, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, and most certainly keep it OG. And if you have not learned what an OG is by now, it is an old wise God, okay? Anything that you need to know about your girl Seer, you can find it in your description box below. If you want to check out my books, you can always find that information down there as well. Know that any and all content I do provide for you guys is never intended to hurt, harm, or target anyone, but provide you with the necessary information that you need to know about your situation. This could be things from your past, present, or future. This could also be clarity about some things that you already know. So I am going to clear the energy without further ado and jump right into this message. So you see the weird AZZ title. So you know what's happening, and 111 just popped up on the timer. So destiny, something about fated to happen here, something about some sort of changes that took place here as well. Maybe someone here is taking some time here. Maybe someone is changing because of some sort of truth that's coming out. There could be a fortune teller in the energy. Just take what resonates here. It's something here to do with some sort of fortune with that 111 in its destiny, okay? So again, let's get into it, okay? They did not care about killing or hurting this child in the middle of hurting you. Now individuals are in regret for what they did to you and your child, for those who are in here. Now take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Again, 111, 11 people, and 10 likes on the message. So again, 1010, this is the truth about individuals here wanting some sort of new beginning here. Maybe there is a new beginning energy. Just take what resonates and leave what does not. 212, February 12th could be very significant to somebody as well, but also 211 here and some sort of deep spiritual awakening that's giving someone some sort of information here or clarity. This could also be them on a deep spiritual journey after what it is that they did to whoever you are. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am going to pop over here to my seat. I want to clear the energy and jump into the message. Take from this energy myself the collect of my cards, my crown chakra, my third eye, and my throat chakra. Anything that is not of divine love, I ask that you return any and all negative energy, hexes, curses, mirror magic projections onto either collective or this reading back to the universe, returning it back to its sender with love and light, with pinpoint accuracy. May their own energy help them to become spiritually aware. May this newfound energy be publicized for all to see. So it has been spoken, so it shall be done. Ashe, ashe, oh. So whatever this is here, it has to do with a male and a female singer, because I just was hearing that in the middle of me saying my energy clearing chant that I was just saying. So I was hearing that there is something here about a mirror energy and about a masculine and a feminine energy here. And I heard I am sorry here. So somebody is literally sorry for what it is that they did to whoever you are, for some sort of music pursuit or pursuit of an AI career or some sort of mirroring career, with the 333 being in the 222 and the 111, something to do with fortune. Something has changed them throughout this process or whatever it is, whether it's music or whatever it is that they're creating here. Something has changed them in the midst here. Maybe their conscious is becoming clear, self-conscious, unconscious energy, whatever it is coming clear to them that they were in the ucking wrong here when it came to hurting you and forgetting about the casualties or the people that they're hurting in the middle of hurting you or trying to hurt whoever you are. Something is literally standing out is what I heard. So that could be you, whatever you're doing, or it could have been you standing your ground, because that standing out energy is literally, it is a 7 of Wands energy here. So someone is standing their ground and standing up for what it is that they believe in. And that is standing out here, bringing in, or it is promising some sort of success in the near horizon here, with that 111 being the destiny energy. Someone could be destined for some sort of fortune or wheel of fortune here, something to do with your destiny being very lucky and opportunity. These are opportunist energy here. 444, you are spiritually protected here. Someone may be trying to protect themselves here because of what is also coming out here, or you are protected and that 7 of Wands energy that I'm picking up on, and that 444 is some sort of protection from the universe here. I mean, universe is protecting you through something here. Take what resonates. The 7 of Wands is also talking about you standing your ground, protecting what is rightfully yours, you and your child energy, and you have every right to. But it also talks about someone feels under attack here, challenges here, or you standing your ground and protecting you and yours here while being under attack here, which is opening up someone's eyes and what it is that they were doing to whoever you are in your child. So that is what I was getting off of all of those numbers that was popping up, y'all. Let me pop up in here, right? So the 555 energy was interesting, as well as what I'm getting here. Something about some sort of significant changes that's taking place in that 111 Wheel of Fortune energy. Someone initiating, leveling up here, stepping into leadership energy. 3 people could be very significant here. Peas in a pot here. There is some sort of traveling, some sort of inconsistency and some sort of traveling and somebody realigning, kind of like they're going off the grid type energy. It's also present in this energy as well. But again, big happy changes may be coming in for someone here, or someone is happy with some sort of changes that they are making, even though they affected whatever it is that you had going on in your life, because it seems like 111 in the 555 energy is stating that they changed your destiny on account of what it is that they did to you. But this includes affecting a child and whatever they did. So if you are a parent, have children, or a child, when it came to destroying whoever you are and hurting your destiny here, it included a child energy. I do not have to feed into the childish energy that think they're going to get in here and say hurting what child. BITCH, you already know exactly what I just said. You do not have to get in here, because it doesn't mean that someone physically attack your child. When I say attacking a child, it means that they played a part in whatever it is that they did to you. So when they were attacking you and when you were under attack, it did not just affect you. The changes that they caused in your destiny actually ricocheted, and it actually hurted your child in the midst of what it is that they're doing. And I hate to belittle individuals or have to use bigotry for an immature ass adult who want to get in here and say, what child did they hurt? If this is not your message and you do not have children or a child, I suggest you take it to the left type energy before I get on your AZZ, because I do not play about children. So don't get your AZZ up in here playing in my message, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it hurts your feeling, do not come up in here. If it does not resonate with you, then you do not have to be a part of this message. But the message still stands here. When they went to hurt whoever you are, they affected your child, especially if you have a child under the age of 12 or under the age of 18 who is still in your household. What it means is when they affected your destiny, your fortune, your money, your progress, your luck, your opportunities, that means that you could not provide for your child as well. So only take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. So what I am looking at is somebody is in fear over some sort of communication or a conversation that needs to be had. So let me pop on over here to my seat, y'all. I had to get over here, but I had to clear out that negative energy here who thought that they was going to protrude in my reading here. Baby, sit down, okay? Okay, so let me get up in here and do this message here. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to pop up out of my energy pronto, boo, because I can make an example of out of you as well. So play the game with somebody else, but I do not play about children, nor will you come in here and try to antagonize anything that I am pushing out for the individual who needs to hear it. So with that being said here, for the little girls that want to come into the building here and act like they want to address me and cannot pull up on me in the physical, baby, sit down, puppy, and let me FUCK this reading, okay? So again, let's get into it. So somebody is in fear because of some sort of communication here that may be coming out or approaching here. The communication here And the fear energy is here. Something that's coming out here, something that someone is stating, but they're also in fear of some sort of communication that will be approaching here. Something that is triggering them in this energy here, bringing up some sort of childhood wounds here, flashback energy here. Someone is ready to explode here off of some sort of communication here because someone got caught in the act here trying to hurt you, but also hurting a child in this energy when coming for whoever you are. Someone feels like a clown energy, and this is why they are triggered through this communication energy here, because when it came for you here, maybe they try to humiliate you, but whatever this is, that this communication and that they're triggered off is some sort of humiliation here. They feel humiliated here because of this communication that's coming out about what it is that they did. And someone also got caught red-handed or caught in the act here trying to humiliate someone. Now, whatever this communication is here, someone feels ashamed behind whatever's being communicated about them wanting to hurt, kill, or hurt this child in the middle of hurting you. And now they have some sort of regrets here with this clown energy. They literally feel like some sort of clown here if it has not come out. Yet it will be, and this is what they're in fear of, is this moment actually approaching here, this humiliation and someone getting some sort of justice here, because it could have literally been a sacrifice energy where it came down to unaliving and hurting you and your child here, or doing something to you and your child energy. Now someone has to pause and whatever they're doing here, heavy on the legal issues here, surfacing here behind some sort of communication, or this could actually bring about this truth coming out here is a legal issue, and they are in fear of some sort of legalities here that could be coming up because of what's being communicated here about what they did here, and someone literally ready to explode here because they were caught in the act here and they feel humiliated, or they will not also be humiliated publicly, but also in courts here because of what they did to whoever you are. There is some sort of evidence here on what these individuals did, and this could be through some sort of communication here that they are in fear of, that this actually was communicated and someone tried to throw something in the trash here about communication here and what they did to whoever you are. Someone could have also revealed that whatever you did here, you affected a child energy, and someone tried to throw that message into the trash energy here because they were caught in the act here, and nevertheless some sort of communication expresses or exposes that they in fact knew exactly what they did, making them liable in the situation for affecting you and a child. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Okay, Nine of Swords energy here. Someone is heavily in this anxiety energy, anxiety over a loved one here. This is guilt weighing on someone, having restless nights here. This is stressed out, concerned here, worry energy here. Someone could also be quarreling with someone here through some sort of form of communication, because Nine of Swords is also quarreling and fear. And so they're in fear of this communication again with the Nine of Swords energy, but they're arguing with someone here and some sort of communication energy over what it is that they did here. And it's over this evidence here about their wish fulfillment here that someone is revealing through this communication that they wanted here. Now they're under judgment here. Someone could be criticizing someone here and they have anxiety over it. Judgment energy is some sort of punishment here. Someone knows through some sort of form of communication, something that you said, text, heard on the phone here, whatever it is here, that you are calling judgment on individuals, and they are triggered here because of their wish fulfillment, or your wish is to actually get them punished or get them sanctioned for what it is that they did to you that not only affected you, but affected this child energy. Eight of Wands here, someone is moving fast in this situation here to make some sort of decision here because of this effective communication, bringing clarity here on how someone swept someone off the feet, or someone is trying to hurry up and come in this energy and sweep you off the feet here because of what they allegedly done to you and this child. This could be a feminine energy wanting to come in and best friend, or sweep you off of your feet here because they got caught in the act and they know that you are calling judgment here because of this criticism energy that they are experiencing. Judgment energy also talks about the development in a some sort of promotion that someone got, and they are triggered here because you know that someone got some sort of advancement on what it is that they did to whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. In that Eight of Wands energy, Ace of Cups here has to do with some sort of intimacy where they swept someone off their feet for money, or it could be a family member energy. Family and money has a lot to do with this inheritance here, or someone marrying into some sort of richness energy. And Ace of Cups doesn't talk about contraception here, intimacy here, a deep connection here, and what it was, but the deep connection looks like it is a Ten of Wands energy, heavily on the money energy. So someone thought that they was in love with someone because they were swept off their feet, but initially or literally after the fact energy here, it was literally in love with the money, or what it was that they were profiting off of what it is that they were doing to whoever you are. Eight of Pentacles is some sort of resilience energy or mastering something here. This is also someone angry here that you've mastered something because they're triggered here off of your new job, a new opportunity, something that you are doing, and that you're doing a damn good job here, because this is self-improvement energy. So someone is triggered here that was criticizing you on your job or some sort of improvement that you are doing here. And now they're being criticized here from something that they were doing, an opportunity here where they got a promotion here, and it had to do with them condemning you, shunning you, and getting you punished. Whoever it is here, now all of a sudden you're in this Eight of Pentacles energy, self-improvement, self-sufficient, Nine of Pentacles energy, and you're doing your dang thing here, and there is room for opportunity or growth here with the Eight of Pentacles energy here. Someone is deeply sad because it happened surrounding a birth of a child. So when you have a child, or there's someone in here that is pregnant, and there is due a birth of a child, or there is a birth of a child with that Ace of Cups energy, take what resonates. A Libra energy could be here. The truth is here, removing any kind of confusion about a situation and why someone is triggered, because they got caught red-handed here. And something is balancing out, bringing forth some sort of just reward. No longer can someone's looks affect some sort of justice energy, the scales balancing out, or some sort of truth. So they may have looked the part in the Seven of Cups energy, but this is no longer suitable in a justice energy with this clarity that's coming out. And this is why they're triggered here, because they can no longer use a persuasive energy where they were using their body, their looks, whatever it is, this charming energy. Justice is finesse energy and charming. So someone here that is very charming, someone is no longer under the spell or no longer can be captivated. And this is why someone here is triggered behind this. And it could be someone's spiritual journey here. Take what resonates here, because someone was exploring some sort of options here, maybe legal issues here. Or again, this is what's coming in on the distant horizon for whoever you are, because someone attempted something again on whoever you are. Nine of Wands is a hidden enemy, deception, and fear energy, awaiting some sort of tribulation. And it's something that they did in the past, or again, it has to do with children. This is a friend or someone here that you are very familiar with here has done something again. So this person could have done this. If this is a friend, a sibling, they could have actually done this to you in the past here, heavily on a Libra and somebody you being familiar with. But they could have actually done this to you in the past energy here, and they were trying to do something again with the Nine of Wands energy here. But resilience and endurance is in that Nine of Wands energy here. Your spiritual journey here, Six of Swords, is allowing you to overcome some sort of situation that they thought that they could utilize again on whoever you were. Take what resonates. Heavy on your strength and a Leo energy being here. Doesn't have to do with a Leo, but Leo energy is here. This is your strength, your confidence, your determination, your tenacity, your energy, and all of the above. Take what resonates and leave what does not energy, okay? So your strength is a problem and something that you're saying. They have anxiety, Nine of Swords energy over a Queen of Swords energy, speaking their truth here and unbraced by any judgment here that is being given or criticism here, and judgment energy over your truth here and knowing the truth about what it is that individuals did to you, and a child energy. Take what resonates and leave what does not here. Moon energy, heavy on the deception, the lies, someone in fear, because you speak the truth here, and whoever you are very protective. Queen of Swords energy says that you are very protective over your child energy, whoever you are, and that's the truth here. And someone tried to criticize you in the child department here, when it all revealed judgment energy here is that you're very much protective over your child, because that's the Queen of Swords energy here. Somebody is very protective over their child, and it's something in the way that you speak. Someone knows that you do not play about your children or your child energy, and someone knows that to be the truth in this energy here with that rebirth on a judgment energy, Nine of Swords. And this is why someone literally solely is in fear, because when you communicated something, whether you know that they know or not that you communicated something, they know that you don't play about your child. And when it comes to your child or your children energy here, judgment call, you will either punish this person or you will do it the legal way. And that's literally point blank what it is with the Nine of Swords, the judgment energy, and Queen of Swords here. It is stated, and it's also somebody here that actually will literally do what they have to do to protect their child. And if that means raising your actual sword here, usually the Queen of Swords does not have to raise their sword. They actually say what they mean and mean what they say. But the judgment energy says, don't ever get it twisted. When I communicate something here, I will actually literally punish you, and a judgment energy here for thinking that you could destroy me and my child. And if you don't know how Sierra roll, I am all for it, okay? So you just better take it the justice way, go to court or by the law, because if it ever came down to it, I don't play about my child. So I don't see nothing wrong in what this parent is saying here about protecting your child, because as a parent, you should be someone that protects their child in this energy or children. Seven of Wands here, whatever you're stating here in the Queen of Swords energy here, it is definitely standing out, and someone feels like you're making direct communication to them, or you're saying something directly to them, and they feel under attack here. They feel that they are being challenged by whoever you are, because they thought that they could challenge you and attack you. Little did they know here, you was actually up for the challenge with the Queen of Swords energy and the Seven of Wands energy. Six of Swords energy, somebody definitely was in your energy exploring something. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because they ain't about what they be talking about, okay? So it is what it is. Let's keep going on the energy, all right? Four of Swords, like I said, somebody needs some sort of rest here. Someone is triggered that you had your moment of rest here and you back on your A game, okay? Because the rest energy in the Four of Swords here, Four of Swords is recuperate energy here. Somebody has rested, they're rejuvenated, and they're back on their ish energy here. Take what resonates, a Queen of Pentacles here, a grounded parent here. Someone here does not play in that Four of Swords energy. You have recuperated, you have rested. A time is up for these individuals on an Eight of Cups energy. They got to let go of some sort of attachment here and embrace some sort of change and be brave, because whoever you are, you had to do the same thing in the Four of Swords energy, but now you done recuperated, they need to do the same thing. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. So I don't blame you for whoever you are in this situation. Four of Swords came out again. Okay, so they are triggered on your recovery here. There's some sort of communication, or they're in fear over this recovery energy. They have some sort of anxiety. They feel overwhelmed here, mentally overindulged, because they was getting some sort of joy. When you say overindulged energy here, somebody was getting some sort of joy out of what it is that they were doing to whoever you are. Now that you have recuperated on the Four of Swords energy, they over here introspecting, looking at themselves here in a fear aspect energy here, with fear being here over something that was communicated. Nine of Swords again is fear again. Okay, so somebody heavily in fear because of a Five of Wands energy, a conflict, a fight, or some sort of quarreling if some sort of communication comes in, because the Five of Swords says quarreling. Nine of Swords is also quarreling here. Now that you have recuperated Four of Swords energy, you have rested and you have recovered here. Someone knows if they come in with some sort of communication, it's about to be a what? Whoever fight. So a Queen of Pentacles, a woman-to-woman fight, a man, or whatever it is, somebody knows that you will fight for whatever this is here that is being exposed. Nine of Swords energy again. Somebody is worried, anxiety over a loved one, a miscarriage energy here. Someone here may want to go somewhere with you or do something with you. Somebody might be pregnant. They got anxiety and they're in fear over losing a child here. Okay, because somebody is pregnant. Nine of Swords is literally a miscarriage energy here. Okay, a miscarriage of justice as well. Because see, somebody here wished and communicated that you would actually have a miscarriage during your trimester energy with the Queen of Pentacles energy, being a mother energy, a social butterfly here, but the birth is someone that's taking care of some sort of child here, being practical. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn woman, and this energy, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is very significant to this here, but someone communicated some sort of something about you losing a child or them wanting you to lose a child. Now the shoe is on the other foot here. They are getting anxiety here, too much pressure here, busts pipes here. So it may lead to an actual Nine of Swords energy, a miscarriage energy, because of some sort of quarreling, argument, or just conflict energy. Someone that's your rival energy here is definitely in a Nine of Swords energy here over some sort of something. They're either struggling here, that the fact that the communication came out about what it is, because heavy tension here, and they don't want to get into it with whoever you are, because this does talks about being very defensive here because of a message here, Page of Wands energy, about somebody being very optimistic and being up for the challenge here. Somebody is also worried, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands energy, about losing some sort of job here because of this evidence coming out that they actually tried to hurt you and your child, or actually hurt this child in the middle of hurting you. So like I said, they did not care about killing your child or hurting your child in the middle of hurting you. It's literally like they were caught in a moment, or they were living in the moment when they did what they did, and now they have regrets over what it is that they did to you in a child energy. Three of Wands, something is definitely coming in on a distant horizon, how they took a leap of faith here and got some sort of wish fulfillment. The Fool card energy is saying when they jumped off the porch and did something here, when they restricted you, put you in the Eight of Swords energy here and trapped you. When they originally jumped off the porch here, they got lucky with a silencing you energy or putting you in an imprisonment energy. But that same imprisonment, Eight of Swords, Fool energy here is what's coming in, or what's got them in this back against the wall type energy here. So the same pit that they dug for you, or entrap energy that they try to set for you, they laid it for themselves here with the Fool and the Eight of Swords energy here, heavily on someone here being paralyzed by anxiety or some sort of fear because of this entrapment energy. They feel like it's a self-imposed restriction, like I'm literally blamable for what it is that they did to whoever you are. They have to take some sort of responsibility or ownership in the judgment energy. Someone literally has to own up to what it is that they did to whoever you and this child was here. Someone may be wanting to come in with an apology here, but they don't know how this conversation is going to go. With the Nine of Swords, Five of Wands could actually be some sort of argument that leads to some sort of tussling. This is fighting energy and the Five of Swords energy. Someone does have hope in this situation, but they do have anxiety about coming towards you, having a woman-to-woman conversation here. Someone has moved on, okay? Someone's in fear. Somebody has moved on, okay? So moving on energy is here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Bottom of the deck here, somebody is tired here and overthinking a whole lot. Whoever this rival is here, there is a disagreement amongst a group of individuals here, okay? And somebody is tired here, okay? Of fighting, quarreling, arguing with someone here, okay? They're overthinking, Nine of Swords, because they're in fear, okay? They're concerned, they're worried about something here, about this whole ordeal. Somebody is, take what resonates, leave what doesn't here. Because whatever it is, they did a trade-off energy. The Three of Swords is some sort of trade, or this is a foreigner. Okay, so this could be a foreign lover of somebody here. So Three of Wands could be a foreign lover of somebody here that wants to have a woman-to-woman or some sort of conversation with you. Okay, but they have anxiety here because something was a trade-off energy here. This is trade e-commerce energy where they took over your destiny. Remember I mentioned the 111, they took your life, okay? But whoever you are, You fought for your destiny energy. You fought for your life, and that included your child. I don't know if this person thought that they was going to get your child on the other end if you were able to get locked up on an Eight of Swords energy, because Page of Cups is a younger person here. But whoever it is, your intuitive messages here is what has somebody surprised here, because something is going to be coming out about somebody being engaged or actually married to a foreign energy here with that Page of Cups energy. Somebody got anxiety over this. Your intuitive messages here, your psychic awakening here, this foreign energy here, you got them exploring some sort of emotions that they never thought that they would ever feel, whoever that foreign lover is, in the Three of Wands energy. And it's the fact that you have moved on. It could be this person and the lover that they were dealing with here and that was trying to target whoever you are. They are emotional here of your move on energy here. You not wanting anything to do with these individuals here. Someone definitely keeping hope alive at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Okay? Give me this foreign energy. So this foreign energy is overwhelmed. Three of Wands here. There is a foreigner that is overwhelmed here. Okay? At the same time, somebody wants to say thank you to somebody here, but they are overwhelmed here. Okay? Bottom of the deck here because of your peace here, or them having to let go of something that's bringing some sort of peace. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Give me the clown energy. What is the clown? So the clown is lonely. Appearance, humiliation, and feeling ashamed here. So someone feels lonely here. Okay? They are humiliated here. They have to accept something here, some sort of humiliation. They have to accept it. Acceptance energy here. Someone hasn't quite accepted this loneliness energy yet. Okay, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. So it says, let me see what that was. Inner strength here. They feel humiliated. They feel lonely because of someone's inner strength here. They try to clown you, perhaps energy, humiliate you. Now they feel ashamed here because of your inner strength. Your strength, your tenacity, your drive, your energy here. Your determination, your confidence energy here. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Somebody is very sensitive at the bottom of the deck here. Somebody very sensitive. Okay, on whatever this is. Take what resonates. Give me this trigger energy. Give me the trigger energy here. What is this trigger energy? So vulnerable. Okay, vulnerable energy on the. What is that? Take what resonates, leave what does not. Let me see what this is. Justice on some sort of truth coming out. Eight of Pentacles on some sort of improvement here. A new job, an opportunity, precision energy. Someone could have also had surgery to look like somebody or something about surgery. Okay, because I remember I saw Ace of Swords because they got anxiety and this is precision energy. So someone had some sort of surgery or something like that. They are triggered here because of your improvement. Eight of Pentacles here. This justice here, removing any kind of confusion about a surgery. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, removing any kind of confusion about a surgery. Someone is no longer impressed by their body augmentations or something that they made to themselves here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. Heavy on a gift energy. Someone wanting to come in with a gift here. Heavy on that jammer energy here and interference, distortion energy here. Some sort of blockage here that they're triggered by here because somebody here was able to get through something and they're confused at how somebody was able to get communication out or make some sort of communication with the world or with someone here, bringing in some sort of balance, harmony here. Heavy on the projection energy here. So somebody here was heavily projecting something in the energy here. Bottom of the deck is projection here. Okay, so mirroring you, perception, self-reflection here, accusation, deflection, and blame here. But somebody was able to bring in some sort of balance by some sort of communication here where they thought that they jammed up your communication and now they're overwhelmed and confused at how you were even able to get out on some sort of communication. And whatever it is, the law here may have evidence here that somebody was using some sort of jammer, blocker energy here to block your communication, or somebody was actually utilizing the law to do this to you with that Nine of Cups on a wish fulfillment. So they was wishing to block you by using some sort of jammer and also using the law energy. But this came out here, somebody balancing out some sort of situation here. Now everybody knows that this person here was actually blaming something on you, accusation, deflection, and blame here to get out of some sort of situation. And now the evidence here has actually come to surface here that this person was actually living in your shadow energy here. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Four of Swords, they are restless here. Okay, somebody is restless over this restriction, or they feel trapped here because of this evidence here. Because Eight of Swords could say they feel trapped here because of that evidence here on a Six of Wands energy, something that's being exposed on a platform, how they got fame and fortune, how they got some sort of reward and recognition, how they went through a period of success, or how they got some sort of period of success. But now you're in a Six of Wands energy. Now they're overwhelmed because they keep trying to block you with the jammer energy here. They want to block your success, your reward, your recognition, your public recognition, you being online, something in public. They are overwhelmed because they want to block whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Heavy on the urgency energy on the Six of Wands. So the ticker energy talks about urgency in the public platform, on a public platform, or in a public space here, where the Eight of Swords want to restrict you. It's kind of like we need to act with urgency, Eight of Wands energy here, to restrict whoever you are in some sort of communication that you're giving out on a public platform or in public, revealing the truth in the source energy. The person that did something to whoever you are. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. Two of Swords energy, offsetting factors here. It is a group of women. Three of Cups and the Two of Swords energy says a resolution and solution is coming in here, or a resolution or solution to a problem, which would be you, was to jam or block your communication here, some sort of interference here. And it is friendship amongst women here, that when they originally did this here, they were successful, but now you're still out on the Six of Wands energy, getting some sort of message out here. And so they're trying to come up with some sort of solution, because this is urgency energy with the ticker energy, is that you're still on a public platform and you're still telling the truth about what it is that they did to you and whoever this child or children is in your space. Take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? So the game energy, they wanted to play a game with whoever you are on a public platform here, some sort of competition here for some sort of power. This is a system energy. So the system could actually indicate here the Six of Wands. It is an online platform that they're doing or playing some sort of game with whoever you are. And the truth came out about what they were doing here, what is trending. It actually is giving me that energy here on YouTube, where you have the leadership board. So something about that leadership board energy here. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? Somebody wants to drain your energy or drain whoever you are because they are triggered by your communication, baby. And they are so mad that Sierra keeps blocking each and every one of them because of this exposure and truth. So you're choosing here to take a different direction here. And because of this exposure and truth here, they are choosing here to make a decision here to try to end whoever you are with transition, choice, energy, and direction here. So like multiple choice energy here, they don't know which way to take, but they're taking more than one avenue here because of something that you are speaking here on that Six of Wands energy here, where you're getting some sort of recognition here. So heavily on friendship amongst women here, a girl group here, a new community, a new beginning here, or a community in a new beginning here. It's an online community with the Three of Cups here, where there is friendships amongst women here. They thought that if they took a different direction here with the junction energy here, that you would be their friend. I don't know what this is here, because this is a different direction with junction energy. So they're trying to take a different strategy with the junction, another direction, and come in with be some sort of friend of yours here because of what they did to whoever you are in the Six of Cups energy here. Somebody familiar within this group of women here that you know, in that trigger energy. Yeah, there's no energy in these women. okay, or men. There is no energy, okay? It's only a false god within them, because only a false god would actually do this to a woman, a child and their children, a man and his children. Only a false G would do this. This is nothing here about this person being in a god-like energy, saying that it's the God in me. They can play Mary, Mary all they want to and talk about the God in them. It is not the God in them, because nothing in your rightful mind that is on a God level and a higher fine energy would actually possess you to do damage to a woman, a man, and their children energy. Nothing about that is God-like energy here. So none of these individuals here that are claiming that they are God's energy, or they're standing in God's energy, or walking in God's shoes, these are false gods, and they're only trying to convince themselves here that they are good people here, but they're not. They have been triggered into possibly trying to do the right thing on a Six of Wands energy, on this console energy, on this system, on a public platform, because of the truth has came out. But these are individuals who most certainly have not had a conversation with you here, even though there's a woman-to-woman energy here where someone feels that they need to tell you the truth, them and their group of girls, but it starts by being some sort of friend of whoever you are. Bye, girl. You are a lame. Anybody that can target anyone's children. I stand for everyone's child in a Queen of Swords energy. Everyone knows I'm very protective of children, and I do not even play the game with children. Girl, bye, go feed your dog, because you are a puppet. You are not a god. You're not standing in her God energy. Any man or woman that thinks that they can destroy a person here and forget about the casualties in the middle of what you're doing, girl, you get no love from over here. You need to sit down and go reflect on what it is that you actually did. Don't consult me or whoever this is. You need to talk to God and figure out your life, because no right man or woman who is devoted and love God would actually do this to children or a person, or let alone target a person and forget that that individual has children. You get no love from me, and I don't have any sympathy for whoever this reading is that I am reading for. And so for your attackers, I do not have no sympathy for any of them. So if you do not like the way that I am stating this message here, maybe you need to get a little bit of my energy, and have no sympathy for these individuals. It's okay to empathize and understand, but you get no sympathy. Where judgment is written is where you deserve to be. You deserve to get the consequences for your actions. There's nothing that you should do on this planet Earth that is wrong, and you think that you are not entitled to those consequences. Girls, sit down. Boys, sit down, because you're not a woman. Girl and boy, just like my little girl, sit down and take them consequences behind your actions, because you failed, and you should have had a fail-safe plan when you went about targeting someone and their children. Everybody knows I don't play about children, and where justice will not step in, baby, I'm gonna tell you what is wrong in this situation, and where justice should be served, where justice is not being served. If any authority figure did not